So I honestly, look at my hair. I'm a hot mess express. I feel like so much is, are you laughing at me? I feel like so much is going on right now. I'm with little man Callahan. And where'd you get that from? Well, as you can tell, my little world is a little chaotic right now. I feel like I have kind of lost my gripping on my home. I know, right? Our home. And I was talking to Heidi. You probably are. She mentioned Fly Lady, and then I mentioned to her her channel is called The Secret Slob, and I really resonated with her. I felt like she was super relatable. So we're gonna try this 21-day challenge to put love into our home. And right now, like, I'm gonna show you some stuff, and it's not very pretty. Okay, so here's some of the mess that I'm working with. Doing the 21-day challenge. Today is the first day of shining your sink. I'm going to link her video below if you want to join in this 21-day challenge as well. I hope that this is motivating to you, and I hope that I stick to this because honestly, I just really need to get back into a routine. This is really nasty. It took a little under 15 minutes to start this and to finish it. I was only focusing on cleaning my sink, and she talks about you can just put your dishes to the side and clean your sink and don't even worry about anything else. But having that clean sink to start you off really sets you up for like an amazing adventure for this challenge. And I'm really competitive, so I was really looking forward to pushing myself to accomplish this challenge. But cleaning the sink really made me feel like I could do this, because once my sink was clean, I was just like, wow, I did that. I just kept walking by it. Good morning. It is day 2, and I'm gonna get myself ready. One thing that I have not been really good about is putting clothes on. So I put on a happy shirt, and I'm going to put deodorant on because sometimes I forget to do that too. I just start my day and then I'm like, something stinks, and it's me. And I do get dressed, I just don't change from my pajamas normally. But something as simple as doing a little bit of eyelash curl really set me up. And also I wanted to show you how quick it was to do my sink the second day because I had shined my sink the previous day. I'm going to tackle these counters and the dishes. Let's get to this task. I've always enjoyed the minimal countertops, but for some reason my counters never seem to look that way. My husband's coffee maker was a complete disaster and a complete eyesore, so I was looking forward to cleaning that up as well. My home needs to be my sanctuary, and honestly, it hasn't been feeling like that recently because of all the clutter, all the mess, and just things are dirty. So just by cleaning up a room that we can't really miss and avoid in our home because it is the entry, kitchen, living room, it really does set the tone for the home. So I really want this area to be clean and tidy. I spent quite a bit of time cleaning this out, but it was a complete disaster, and you saw it. It was needing a lot of TLC. I'm hoping that my authenticity and sharing my struggle with cleaning will help you out. Hopefully it stays this way. That is all like craft stuff along with tablets and computer stuff in there. I still need to do the stove and the sink and dishes, and right here and right there. Here's the after. It was so nice having a clear view of what was there. I also cleaned my stove, but I thought I recorded it. I guess I didn't. Today is make your bed, and my bed was just not making me feel really nice. Our box spring doesn't have a bed skirt or anything fancy, so I thought maybe I should just remove everything and remove the fitted sheet and put it on the box spring so the actual set could be together on the mattress. It was a bit of a process, but honestly it just made me feel more put together, if that makes any sense. The bedding that was in a previous video was dirty and I need to wash it. That's why I used this cover instead. I do want to get a duvet cover for it, but haven't found one. So this is what I'm working with. Okay, so the bed's made. It's decent. It meets my satisfaction for at least right now. I just got back from a girls' day and I cleaned up the kitchen because it was a mess while I was gone. So sink is clean, counters are clean. Now I have to do my power tidy. I gave myself 4 minutes because honestly I was spent after the day that I had with my sister and mommy, just driving to Santa Clarita and hanging out over there. So I wanted to give myself some grace and still accomplish my tasks, but not push myself so hard that I was not gonna want to do this tomorrow. So that is what I did, and I stopped when the 4 minutes turned off. So I already started a laundry load. I made our bed. Today's task is laundry. I feel like I'm pretty on top of it. There's a lot of laundry that needs to get done, but I'm just gonna do the one load and finish it in its entirety so I can get a handle of all this laundry that is here. I have about 11 minutes left, and then they will be going in the dryer. This was the weekend before Michael's surgery, and we were, as a family, working outside to do some yard work. He wasn't going to be able to do a lot of vigorous activity. We're also working on that challenge of 1,000 hours outside, so it definitely is nice to do that as a family on the weekends. So the littles are watching Blippi right now, but we have been working outside, so I haven't really done laundry. So I'm going to pull it out of the dryer and hopefully fold it before dinner is ready. Our laundry space is really tiny and awkward, but I am happy that my boys have found some interest in karate chopping the towels, and my favorite task with them is just folding laundry with them, and they actually are pretty good at it. Declan has really taken a liking to it as well, and it's just nice to include them in what I'm doing. So today is floor check. I just started cleaning this up. Adelina just ate and she's exploring her food, so there's usually a mess on the floor, so I will clean that up right now. She is crawling. She got herself all the way over here, and I want to make sure that she's not putting stuff in her mouth. So the floor check is really important for me. Hopefully I can stay on top of this for her sake. Before starting this task, I already knew I was not going to enjoy it. However, seeing a clean floor, my mood completely changed, and seeing how Declan really wanted to help me, and by Declan stepping up to want to help me, his brothers stepped up as well. They're not caught in the video, I don't think, but they helped me as well, and it was just nice to see that they were wanting to be included. So I'm pretty ahead of my tasks. I have to shine this sink, but that's good at nighttime, and then doing the dishes and the counters, that's also good at nighttime. So I actually do a power tidy. So I think I'm going to move ahead to tomorrow, which is weekly plan. I'm going to add that to my task today. My little one's right here. I'm watching Heidi right now, but I wanted to show you that I have filled this out before and just used like a dry erase marker in these clear protective sleeves, but some things have changed. So I'm going to white out some of these, make some changes, and then save some paper. This is a free printout from The Secret Slob. You can find it on her website. I will have that link below as well. And I like having a visual. It helps with just seeing what the day's plan is. So this is what I put together. I added patio because I'm going to start sweeping that. The whiteout's not that pretty, but you know what? It's okay. Today is day 9 and it's cleaning up a hot spot. So I just spent 2 minutes cleaning up our island. It gets a lot of paperwork just stacked on top of it, and I was really wanting to have it fresh and clean and empty so it wasn't distracting and the littles aren't pulling things off, and just gave it a good wipe down, and I felt so clean and refreshed. It just made the space look a lot nicer. Today is day 10 and It is bathrooms. My mirrors were looking a little gross, and little man, my shadow, Callahan, was wanting to join me and help me. I think that including my littles, even though it might take a little bit longer, it's nice to have them around. And I've mentioned that before in other videos with cleaning, but even when I make my bed, they see that I'm doing that, so they do their bed as well. Today is decluttering, and I love to declutter. I have been watching a bunch of videos on the Swedish death cleaning method, as well as we all love Marie Kondo. We were actually packing for our vacation, so in the process of that, I was trying on things to see if they fit, and it was just nice to declutter things that no longer serve a purpose. And I think that sometimes I hold on to items because they have a sentimental feeling behind them, but they no longer serve a purpose, and it's better to just pass it on. Today is day 12. I feel like I'm going down the hill now. So today's task is to prep for tomorrow. We're going to church and going to town. So I found, while I was decluttering today, this lotion. So I need lotion in the car since we've been using hand sanitizer so much. So I'm gonna put this and leave this in my car and put it at the front door. I try to make our trips to town a bundle kind of deal since Michael does work from home, so I decided to meal prep today. I know this is for day 14, but since we're going to town, we normally do our shopping on that day as well as a family. And I was just looking back at some of the meals I have made in the past just to compile something for this next 7 days, which this is just what worked for me. And I think I will be sticking to making my meal plan on a Saturday, so then on Sunday it is good for our shopping trip. I set up our meal plan for this week. So for gearing up, I have all my stuff displayed in the area that I need it in. So that's just how I operate. So this is check mark for me. These wipes are what I use for my swish and swipes on the toilet and on the counter. To be honest, I did not get the full hour for the home reset today, but I'm not mad about it. I got a lot done. Life and littles and everything. I think that I probably got 30 minutes, and that's more time that I've spent in my home just tidying up all in one go. And I think that's pretty good. However, I think as I continue on this journey, I will pick a day that will work best for me and my family. Do as much as I can, and if I don't hit that hour, I won't beat myself up about it, but I will do the best that I can. Today is day 16, plan and pay. We have a vacation coming up, and I gathered our passports and was wanting to put them in our backpack, so I wanted to keep them somewhere safe. I went into my pantry and got a Ziploc just to put them all in so I could easily find them in my backpack. Hey y'all, so today I am doing day 17. It's procrastination day, and I need to order my boys' birthday cakes for this weekend, and also I need to schedule a lady appointment because I've been putting that off for a bit because of Michael's health stuff. I placed the order, and placing 2 orders for 2 cakes was kind of confusing for me and the baker. I am still in yesterday's clothes. I need to change. There was a bloody nose incident this morning, but then I just started working and haven't changed, so I need to change. Okay, so it is self-care day today. I got some outside time. I wanted to share that with doing laundry every single day with this challenge, since I started the laundry, my piles are getting so much smaller because I'm on top of it. So I even took off some of the days on the weekend like she does, and it was really nice to just know that there's not that much laundry and everyone has clean clothes. Y'all are not like me and you actually do your eyebrows, but it's been a hot second since I've done mine. There's like a hair right here that I've seen. The embarrassing things I share with YouTube. This is so funny, but I honestly forget about my eyebrows. It's one of those things that I look in the mirror, barely see myself, and then I'm like, I need to do that, completely forget. And I know this is probably very minimal in like self-care, but for me, it just made all the difference and just made me feel a little bit more put together. I also felt like Michael had something better to look at than my ugly eyebrows. Day 19, and it's car and bag day. This is what I have gathered so far. So here are my eco bags. I need to put them back in the car, so I'm gonna go grocery shopping. And then this is a cart cover. I wanna put that in the car too, just so it is ready for when we go shopping and Adelina needs to sit down. This is another bag I have of returns. This needs to go back to Home Depot. Got the wrong sizes. And a return to Walmart and a return to Amazon at UPS. It was cold outside, so I was wearing Michael's jacket and just had some house sandals I just took outside really quick. Good morning. Today is day 20, and yesterday was their birthday, so I took the day off. We had company over and it was just a lot, and it's 5 by 5, so I'm gonna pick 5 rooms, spend 5 minutes in each of them. The first room was our entry. I was really wanting to clean up the shoes. We had a major buildup, and the amount of dirt we've tracked in from our walks as well as the kids playing in our front yard, which is currently a bunch of dirt. Next, I was really wanting to downsize on the amount of stuff we accumulated on our coat rack because I did not want it to look extremely crowded. Our laundry room is really tiny, and I've tried to maximize the space as best as I can, but it was needing a good sweep. If you are competitive, you will be really excited for this 5 minutes because you know once that buzzer comes off, you are done with that task. And this was probably one of the funnest tasks that I had, and I'm looking forward to it each and every single week. The third room isn't really a room, it is our hall, and I was able to clear off the shelf that accumulates a lot of stuff and also sweep the area in the hall, and it just made me so happy. As you can see, this room has been a little decluttered from the last time you saw it. I spent the 5 minutes, was able to tidy up, and once that buzzer came off, I was so happy to get out of here. As you can tell, I didn't finish it completely, but I was happy with how much I did accomplish. This last space didn't take a lot of time. It was just a bunch of trash that accumulated, and I was able to get it out of our home. I was literally on hold for 2 hours and 45 minutes with Delta because the lady I was talking to at 12 misspelled her name. It was a blessing in disguise because I was able to get a lot of my stuff done, even though today is day 21 of reflection and plan. And I think I'm going to stick to doing this a couple more weeks before I get the zones integrated. But I have really enjoyed this plan and this program completely, and I highly recommend it if you are considering doing something and your house is kind of in chaos. This is all that I put together from decluttering, and that is an awesome blessing. We're gonna have a yard sale, and if anything doesn't sell, then I'll just put it up in our buy nothing, and it'll be great because someone will be getting it. We literally got home, fed the littles some food that we picked up, and I have to say, coming back from vacation, knowing that I had completed this 21-day task to the best of my ability and knowing that my home was clean, I was really excited, and it was so refreshing to come home to a clean home. And I'm going to show you my chart of the days that I did, and you can see that I didn't do everything perfect. Like, I missed a couple of the tasks on some of these days, and still my home felt completely nice in here. So I spilled water, or my cup was leaking water because I was drinking water, but this is my list. Like, this is all of it. You're in my closet right now, but the yellow marks are the ones that I did not accomplish. And even though I didn't accomplish those, I'm really happy about this, and I'm excited to get back at this from being on vacation. You don't have to be perfect. The Secret Slob is her channel. I will link it below, and definitely go check out Heidi's video. I know that you will be very motivated by her as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing her video as well. We communicated and texted a little bit throughout this, and it was nice to have that accountability partner. So do this with your sister, do this with the friend, do it with someone alongside you so you have that accountability, and check in and leave a comment below if you are gonna try this out. I really think that this is a nice method, and it makes it so user-friendly to have this chart, look back at it, and I am so thankful for all the stuff I decluttered, and I'm like not done with this. I hope that this inspired you and that you got a lot out of this video. And I hope that you have an awesome day. And until next time, y'all, have a good one. And if you haven't already, subscribe. I would love to have you here in this space, and leave a comment down below and introduce yourself so I can chat with you down there. Bye, y'all. You okay?